Imagine a stone so prized that entire empires demanded it as tribute, valuing it even more than gold or silver.
Hmm.
That material isn't a diamond. It's actually jade, or to be more specific, nephrite.
That's right.
Today, we're going to do a deep dive into the mineralogy and the incredible global history of this imperial gem. We'll trace how this one rock connected cultures across continents for millennia.
And to start, we really have to clarify what we're talking about, because when most people say jade,
Uh-huh.
they could mean one of two different minerals.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Today, we're focused on nephrite, which is a variety of amphibole minerals, specifically tremolite or actinolite.
So what does that mean in, layman's terms?
Well, what's fascinating is how it's structured. It's not a big crystal. It's actually a super dense mass of these tiny interlocking microscopic fibers.
And those fibers are key. But first, let's talk about what made it so beautiful. The colors and textures are what made it a status symbol, right?
Oh, absolutely. The most prized version, especially in China, is this translucent white, maybe with a little bit of a yellow hue.
That's the famous mutton-fat jade.
That's the one. And you also see an opaque white or brown one.
The chicken bone jade. I love those names.
The names tell you so much, don't they? Mutton fat isn't just the color. It's the feel, the luster. It's this soft, subtle, almost oily glow that was valued so much more than simple brilliance.
Okay, so if it was so valuable, they were carving huge things out of it, even tools. How hard is it? Our sources put it at about a 6.0 to 6.5 on the Mohs scale.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit soft for something used for tools?
It is relatively soft, yes.
Yeah.
But that's where we often miss the key point. Nephrite isn't famous for its hardness. It's famous for its incredible toughness.
Ah, okay. There's a difference.
A huge difference. Those interlocking fibers I mentioned, they make it almost impossible to break. You can smash a diamond with a hammer and it shatters. If you hit nephrite, it just absorbs the shock.
So that's why it worked for tools and weapons, and why it was so hard to carve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It required painstaking abrasion, not just chipping away. And that utility is even baked into its name.
It's the name Nephrite,
Yeah, it comes from the Latin lapis nephriticus,
which means
kidney stone. The Spanish name, piedra de jade, gives us the word jade, and also refers to its supposed use in treating kidney problems.
wow. Okay, so let's pivot from its name to its global journey. Today, a major source is Western Canada, but the ancient heart of it all was really in Asia and Oceania.
For millennia, yes.
Navigating these huge interconnected trade networks can be pretty complex. It's a bit like trying to figure out where the next big tech shift is going to land.
That's a great analogy. And actually, speaking of navigating complex systems and finding the best path forward for growth.
Ah, I think I see where this is going.
This deep dive is sponsored by Embersilk.
Yeah.
If your business needs expert help with AI training, automation, or software development, or even just figuring out where AI agents could make the biggest impact, you should check out embersilk.com.
A perfect fit. So back to history. China.
Right. In China, nephrite was foundational. I mean, we're talking Neolithic times, like the Hongshan culture back in 4700 BC. It quickly became known as the Imperial gem.
And the main source was in Khotan, right? In Xinjiang.
Yes, from the White Jade and Black Jade rivers. This was the stone that was sent as tribute every year along the southern leg of the Silk Road. And like you said, it was valued above gold or silver.
That's just astonishing. And it wasn't just a land-based phenomenon.
Not at all. We had the Maritime Jade Road in Southeast Asia, a massive sea trade network that ran for 3,000 years.
3,000 years.
At its peak, from about 2000 BCE to 500 CE, jade mined in Taiwan was processed in the Philippines and basically fueled a golden age for societies all across that region.
And then finally we have its role in New Zealand.
Yes, where it's known to the Maori as punamu, or a greenstone. It's considered a tonga, a sacred treasure.
And its collection is still tied to the Ngai Tahu Iwi, the local tribe.
Deeply. It wasn't just for decoration. It was used for adzes, for weapons like the mir, and ornaments like the heitiki.
And all those items were believed to hold mana, right? Spiritual power.
Yes, immense prestige. They were passed down as priceless heirlooms, holding the history of the family.
So when you look at the whole picture, it's just mind-boggling.
It really is. I mean, think about it. This one mineral has been a tool, an artwork, a currency, and a sacred object on nearly every continent for thousands of years.
It's the perfect commodity.
It is. It's functional because it's tough, it's beautiful because of its luster, and it's rare because you can only find it in certain places. It just proves that humanity consistently finds this deep creative meaning in the very structure of the Earth.
Connecting vastly different cultures through a shared appreciation for this one stone. What a thought! It seems the history of global trade and human ingenuity is often carved into the simplest of things.
Well said.
We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the true Imperial gem. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.